Hi, it's Laura from Carlson. Today is May 5th, and I just want to talk about the work that we've completed from Monday until now, which is Thursday, but the work that I'm going to talk about is actually through Wednesday. So let's take a look. So this is Mitchell. He is our garage door guy. He has actually replaced a couple of dented panels this week. So you can see they've been replaced here. Looks like it never even happened. Has blended in nicely with the older panels. And he's also installed a couple new doors this week. One being raised panel, the other a stamped carriage. Jaden has done a lot of roof repairs this week. He's also helped our foreman Dave out with some bigger projects, but in between those projects, he's replaced some blown off shingles, as you can see here, and it just blends in nicely with the existing roof line. And then there was some damaged ridged cap that he has replaced here. And then this also had some damaged, beat up drip edge, which he has also replaced with some new. Dave, this is one of the larger projects he's done this week. This roof line had asphalt shingles, like architectural asphalt shingles, all the way down, and this area here, the slope is not right for that. Water will get backed up and then you'll have a lot of leakage issues. So he tore out the old shingles, and then as you can see here, he's installed some ice and water shield, and that goes up the siding wall a little bit to keep this lower corner here watertight. He actually installed new house wrap all the way across this wall, and then he was able to install this flint elastic rolled roofing. This goes here and up the wall a little bit, and then the new siding comes down, or not new siding, but the old siding is reinstalled, and then you're able to be watertight with only using new material for just this section. Ricky actually wound up going on vacation this week, but he was able to slip in a few repairs before he left. This home had soffit and their gutter fall down, and that was because this fascia board here got rotted out. So he replaced that and then was able to install new fascia metal behind the gutter. He reused the existing soffit and then put up a new gutter run here, and then I think a little bit of new spouts to connect to the old one. Johnny has been doing a lot of repairs, so that includes blown off siding, a lot of leakage here. When this house was done, the house wrap was not put in correctly, so he was able to correct that here and make sure this window is sealed up nicely. That's the same with this house here. It didn't really have house wrap on it, so he took the siding down, added house wrap, and then reinstalled the siding. So again, nothing is new here. He just took off what was old or what was existing and was able to waterproof it and reuse the existing materials here. Josh is one of our roofing guys around here. He also wound up with a low slope roof that had architectural shingles put on. This slope here was too low to have these types of shingles here. Water just gets backed up and pools. It's just not the right material for this type of roof. So he removed all of this off and then added the rolled flint elastic, which is made for low slope, not flat, but low slope roofs. And then he tied it into the existing main roof, which has the architectural shingles on it. So now these people shouldn't have any more leaks now that the roof has the proper material on it. Brian actually wound up finishing this new construction home for us. He made it just in time for the deadline. and he has since started a new build that has all of this beautiful detail work here. So he's starting with this detail work to allow the masons to put the stone up here, just like they've done here. So the masons are working on this gable while he's working here, and then he's gonna move over here and add that same kind of trim work to this. Very custom. It's easy to do with not a lot of special material to just make this house look a little fancier, more luxurious. More photos of this to come within the following weeks. Joe has continued working on this house to update the look with new wood trim. So he's been pulling this trim and adding some new painted trim in the linen color, and he's doing that all over this house. So this will be a really beautiful outcome once it's all done, and it's very minimal in terms of what they're doing because they're just replacing the trim, not the siding, and this home is going to get a fresh feel. Nathan has started on a hotel siding replacement. They tore off all the old siding and they realized a lot of this wood that was underneath had some terrible rotting. So they've actually had to tear a lot of surprise rotted wood off, replace it, and Tyvek it, which is house wrap material that keeps it watertight. This hotel is going to be getting LP Smart Side, which is a hardboard material. It looks really great when it's finished, so I'm excited for you guys to watch the process as it goes. That is the end of our week so far, or what we've completed the middle of this week. I'll see you next week for an update on new jobs and where our guys are on their current jobs. See ya.